everyone's doing really, really well. I have to apologize for the sunglasses, but they have to stay, I'm afraid. I hope everyone is doing fantastically, and I hope everyone has been doing really, really well. This lunar eclipse energy has been interesting, to say the least. Do let me know how it has been for you. If you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website rubyreadstarot.com. Check out the list of services available there. Head over to the website, book a reading in accordance to your time preference. And these readings are fantastic just because they're a great way to kind of tap into your own energetic sphere and figure out, you know, if there are any answers that you've perhaps needed or wanted. And so when we shuffle the deck, that's literally what we're doing. We're tapping into your energetic sphere and we are pulling energies from the such, from that space. What else do I have to say? Yeah. Aries season, off with a bang. We have our first Mercury retrograde, I think, in the sign of Aries taking place in April. And I think for the most part, it is going to be one of those opportunities to take a pause before you're rushing forward. So I think use this time wisely to, I think, not only proceed with all of the things that you know that you need to get done, but to plan and prepare so that you know that you're on top of your shit. Okay, so let's get reading for all signs. 2 cards out right off the bat. The King of Wands and the Last Judgment. I was aiming to use an Avatari deck for Aries season, but this Libra full moon lunar eclipse had other plans for that and decided to take one of the cards away with it. So we are now using the Hermetic Tarot. King of Wands and the Last Judgment. There is a decision that has to be made in regards to either a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, your own entrepreneurship. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome. Your own entrepreneurship. This could be a masculine in your life. This could be you, the masculine, having to make a decision about your entrepreneurial abilities right now. I see this as Aries season, and I feel like there is going to be some sort of decision that you have to make in this season in regards to your business matters, your paternal affairs, your entrepreneurial abilities, how you might be conducting and taking ownership of, I think, the moves that you know you've got to make moving forward. So this King of Wands is very much a paternal energy, and there is this decision that does need making in regards to some of the things that you know are going to be involved in how you run your business, how you're running your day-to-day, how your time is being managed, what are you doing with your energy, how are you best using this energy. It is a masculine energy, so it is energy of action. And so I think with this King of Wands and this Last Judgment card, what's really being suggested here is that you've got to think about how it is you are best using your entrepreneurial abilities, your money-making abilities, the time that you're passing. Are you using it wisely? Are you using it in a lucrative kind of way? This message coming up right off the bat, and it seems to be a message that needs a lot of discussion because I'm still shuffling the deck and these 2 cards are the only cards out. So when I say that it is kind of one of those things, it's like, I think it's one of those things. You're going to have to really look at your productivity, I think. And it's also paternal responsibilities with this King of Wands energy. So I think what's a really good idea is kind of like use this time before we go into Mercury retrograde to kind of understand for yourself, where is it that this divine masculine energy is needed in your life? And if you are in fact a masculine, Where is it that you might be asked to step forward in your divine masculine as your purpose? And if you're not a masculine, where is it that the masculines in your life, where and how are they stepping into their purpose? I'm not going to take the cards that turn downwards. I will take the ones that were turned upwards. The universe and the Four of Swords. So, some of you might be making a decision about a fire sign, and it's very much a final decision, and it's one of those decisions where you're being asked to stop taking as much action and let the universe kind of take over. I always believe it all comes from your internal dialogue, like everything that's kind of playing out in your life. It's what you truly believe about yourself. And I just wonder if it's like one of those things where it's like you're being asked to take a stop, a pause, a break. Look at where exactly you're at right now. And then I think it's probably a really good idea to kind of decide for yourself, all of this effort that you're kind of exerting right now, is it actually is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it actually worth the squeeze? And I think it is so important, if you are, to look at where exactly you're at right now. Slow down, stop and slow down, 8 of Cups. And kind of ask yourself, where is it that you kind of need to walk away? Where is it that you kind of need to move on? Where is it that you kind of need to decide for yourself what it is that may have been satiating before and isn't quite so satiating anymore? That's probably a really good idea, to kind of decide for yourself. What is it that you know that you've got to move on from now? Because emotionally speaking, is it genuinely bringing you the gratification that you may have hoped it would have? I think this might have something to do with the King of Wands, the Star card, and the Temperance card. But something about this kind of is saying to me, there is somewhere where you might need to ask yourself what it is you can do to free yourself up in regards to an overbearing energy, where you might need to stop taking so much action and actually like trust the fact that the universe is working for you. The universe and the Star card and the Temperance card and the Sun card and the Devil card and the Hierophant energy also. Okay. I'm reading this as there's places that people need to move on from, and you need to stop doing the most. It's probably a really good idea to stop and look at what it is that you know just cannot go forward anymore, right? Things are shifting, and you're gonna have to really, with this Temperance Alchemist energy, decide for yourself which direction you want to be applying your energy, because there's something that you're being asked to invest in, and it's gonna require Capricorn, Taurus energy, practical application, as well as a lot of faith. Fire energy is being asked of you to become some form of a conductor towards the embodiment of manifesting a dream. There are certain places where your energy is being wasted, and it's time to move on from them. The universe is offering you an opportunity to slow down, use your practical energy as well as your faith to see what it is that you can do to create some sort of moving on from, separation from, in order to create the level of success that you know that you need right now. This is the energy that I'm getting. think I seem to be getting any more messages. Let's get one more message for you guys. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. This is all going to have to come from you. This is all going to have to be your own personal effort that's being put towards contributing towards a life that's actually worth living for yourself. And it's probably a really good idea to disassociate the attachments and the codependencies, what's so-and-so doing, what is going to happen with la la la, and who the rest of it. Right now is probably a good idea to see what it is that you can do to invest in yourself in order to best co-create the reality that you're wishing to see. And I think what might be a really, really nice way to do this is to step into your power first and foremost by accepting the fact that you can create the changes that you need by what you're willing to accept in your life and what you're not willing to accept in your life. So if there is somebody perhaps not putting their effort in, it's time for you to understand where your effort is going, and if it is in fact being used towards creating or co-creating something that is going to work in your favor, or if it is just you wasting time and faith, energy and faith. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you for today. Enjoy the reading. Do book a reading with me, rubyreadstarot.com, and I shall catch you again soon. Have a good one.